Shri Matre Namaha. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to review this movie called Narasimha, which is in the theaters now. I happened to see this movie by chance, and I wanted to let you all know what I thought about it. Mainly because I went to watch a movie after a really long time, and I had this feeling that this movie was shot like Kalki. So I actually went with that perception in mind that it's going to be like Kalki, but it was not like Kalki. It was a cartoon, and with a little more animation than a cartoon, so to say, like not like the cartoons that we used to watch in our time, like not like say He-Man or Captain Planet. Yes, I'm ancient. My favorite cartoon character is He-Man, has been He-Man since my childhood, and also Captain Planet is one of my favorite cartoons, and there are some others as well, but we'll get into that another time. So this movie was interesting because I found the graphics to be, it's very much ahead for what we have been doing for so long, and it looks much better than the cartoons which we used to see, at least, and it's leaps and bounds ahead in that terms. But however, it was not like watching an Avengers movie or watching even Kalki for that matter. It was not just about the VFX, it seemed like a lot of animation, I would say. To speak a little bit about the storyline, I have grown up hearing this story from my grandmom. Every day when we used to sleep in the night, she used to tell us this story, and it was very interesting to see this story actually come to light somewhere, because I haven't really seen Prahlad's story anywhere else. So it was quite interesting, and I don't want to, there are going to be no spoilers in this video. But one thing that I really liked during, even though it was animation and everything, one thing I really liked was the bhakti bhav. So whenever you refer to God, the most important thing I think is the bhav of, it's the feeling of devotion, and in this case also that was very, very beautifully expressed. And Prahlad's story is about that, because that is what the whole avatar, Narasimha avatar, is about. So Narasimha being one of my Ishta Devtas, I am very fond of this god, and it was beautiful to see, even in animation, such a marvelous depiction of Narasimha. So I was very impressed with that, and I was also very deeply moved by the Bhakti Bhav. And I think anyone who is even remotely religious or is a follower of Narasimha or Vishnu for that matter, or any god that you like, I would recommend that you watch this movie. So go for it and enjoy. While we are on the topic, I'll tell you a few things about Narasimha, the god, and why I particularly really love this god. So Narasimha is like the Ugra form of Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. He is basically an avatara which Lord Vishnu has taken. He is half human and half lion. He came mainly because he just wanted to protect his devotee. So this particular devotee, which is Prahlada, you will see in the movie if you watch this movie. So he comes with pure devotion. So that's so beautiful, right? When you actually are so devoted to God, and then God actually shows up for you. God anyway shows up for all of us, but when it actually happens, especially if you you can see it happening in a story, like in the case of Prahlada's story. So it's so beautiful, right? So Narasimha basically can dispel your fear and your anxiety. And from personal experience, I am telling you that this is possible. Just praying to this god is like it really brings about a lot of peace in your mind and in your clarity in your thinking. He is a fierce form, that's why he's called Ugra Devata. And he just appears out of the pillar, so to say, because everything has God. That is what the moral of the story is in Narasimha's story. He comes so fiercely to protect the devotee, and so that entire personality, if you pray to that personality, in the end, after all, prayer is an effort to actually imbibe those qualities of the gods that we really like and we really appreciate, because God is in all of us, and eventually we also need to reach that stage where we have the qualities, so that it does not it helps with our travel towards moksha. So the Beej Mantra for Narasimha worship is Shraum, and it is actually a very powerful mantra in itself. So if you actually say it 108 times, or if you are able to sing the prayer, or there is something called the Narasimha Kavacham, which gives you protection against all evils. So Narasimha as a god is supposed to protect. He is a god who protects. It's not supposed to. He does it anyways. He protects his devotees very strongly. So but you also have to have that kind of faith in the god. That this god is going to show up for me no matter what. And it's not that you have to be faithful to Narasimha as such. You can pray to any form of Narasimha, which is Lord Vishnu. So basically, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Also, you can say Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya. So even if you say this mantra 108 times, it will give you great strength and confidence, and it will dispel your fears, the fears in your mind. So I hope that you can pray to Lord Narasimha, because he's so beautiful, and he's so for his devotees. So I don't have any other words to say about that. So I hope you can experience this. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya. Namaste Jaste Jase Aviravir Bhava Vajranakha Vajradamshtra Karmashaya Randhaya Randhaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayamatmani Bhuyishtha Om Shraum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya. Namaste Jaste Jase Aviravir Bhava Vajranakha Vajradamshtra Karmashaya Randhaya Randhaya Tamo Grasa Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Abhayamatmani Bhuyishtha Om Shraum Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya.